Alright, so we just sat down to let people pass us, and they found us and marked us right there as evidence with that big X. And then what's that? There's birds flying around. It's like, oh my God, that's huge. And then you got that crap over there, and it's like, come on, there's an X right there.
I mean,
there's an X there.
A massive operation, a massive.
Here's the back of that. It goes all the way east, all the way west.
There's also
X's.
Right over there by the sun.
I see them all. There's 6 X's I can count. And then look at that. Look at that, Chris, through the camera. The sun.
Well,
hold it on. Come over here. Do it yourself and look at it. Oh my God.
Looks like a giant freaking pyramid.
There's an X.
And I find that funny. There's an X
bird.
right above the cloud, right there, the sun, and it looks like a pyramid on the other side, like a prism.
They can
or a
see
delta
it.
shape.
You can see it.
Yeah.
Why are they doing this?
Well, I've heard that theory of terraforming. I mean, that's the only thing that really makes sense, because if you wanted to, if you wanted to say you wanted to rule the world and be the only man on the earth, right, with all the women, right, you wouldn't want to
look at it.
necessarily hurt yourself.
You got to look at that through the camera. The sun. Put it right up
you wouldn't poison yourself unless
put the camera right at the sun thing, and you can.
You were
see
aliens and you were different, and you needed.
It's a pyramid of light.
Yeah.
Are they doing that?
Yeah, probably. They're probably experimenting, doing a little mad science experiments.
You notice how the sun's blocked? You can't see behind it.
Right. Yeah, they're doing their little fucking science freaking experiments, and then this one intersects too with that X. So that's actually a 6-pointer there. No, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's an 8 intersector right there. And it's funny, but these things in the sky, after so long of them moving around, they start to resemble like what they show of these things called the ley lines, the L-E-Y lines. Look at, there's a little freaking gray face popping out right there. Yeah, anyway, the sun's starting to burn my eyes a little bit to where it's making everything discolored. So I got to give them a rest for a second. And look, it looks like a mask, dude. Like almost like the shape of the don't laugh, don't cry, or laugh now, cry later face. And there's another mask-looking thing to the left there, and it's right in between the two intersecting fields, man. I mean, dude, this stuff is freaking nuts, man. But it's like, what the heck are they really doing? Like, because it's obvious, man, there's some kind of interference, man. And some kind of displacement of energy. And it would seem, dude, with odd manifestations, I would say manifestations of things that are that intelligent. I mean, are they trying to communicate with us? Is it just the people that's operating the tech? Is it just effing with their heads? Is it AI and it's communicating in a more of a visual cortex instead of a word-based kind of a imagery-based language, symbolism, which the occult actually operates in the language of symbolism with a mix of symbolic expression of words. So every word has multiple meanings, and they teach to certain people to have a different understanding for regular common words. Kind of like, code words, passwords, things of that nature. Like those are the small, really quick, everyday ordinary examples. Passwords, So it's like this stuff, when you bust it down logically, instead of getting overly hyped, overly whipped up with the emotional frenzy. After you go through that, mind blown, what the heck, all the adrenaline and the fight or flight or fawn response, all those chemicals re-normalize, and you get back to once you take courage and shake yourself, and then you know what I'm saying? Start to react in accordance to the correct thing to do. You know what I mean? It's like it helps you really like analyze it now, because once you step out of the marvel and the awe struck, and you're like, wait, this is happening all the time. So anyway, man, seeing interference. Oh yeah, and also maybe here is a reason why there's so much of this going on, is because there was a CME coming in, and it's causing a lot of seismic activity, extra seismic activity. So maybe they're trying to make some kind of shield, maybe some kind of reducer or amplifier. Who knows, dude? I mean, I'm only on the outside looking in here with this one, but it's obviously, this is a massive event, and it's like nothing happens without a cause, and there's connections in a lot of these things. Maybe that it makes sense that maybe these things, these crazy events, might be somehow connected when they're all in the same exact time frame. Like time frame is very important when it comes to everything, when it comes to this kind of detective work that we do in this kind of a field. But anyway, the speculative, empirical, you know what I'm saying, firsthand learned scientific kind of research and trial and error type of mindset, your entrepreneur scientific type of expression out here, that with the newfound technology we're able to do in these days. In previous days we were not allowed to do this sort of thing, and so now that we're capable, why shouldn't we participate? We should have been participating all along, actually. But you live and you learn, right?